Hello.
She looks so funny. This is not gonna end well, Sia. She's playing peekaboo with her.
What?
It's not. I know that Karen is so right.
Morty! Morty! You're a good girl! Are you a good girl? Don't look at her. She's not laughing at you. It's Morty.
I'm not laughing. I'm crying.
Morty! You're a good girl! Yes? You a pretty girl?
This is a good time to turn on. Look at my son. Catholic Gaming said, I had a thing for Sailor Jupiter. Still would defend that a bit. Is the blue hair one?
Is Sailor Jupiter the child one?
We're about to find out if we're canceling Catholic.
I need to rewatch. I need to sit down and rewatch.
I want to watch the new one.
I want to watch both.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, the blue hair one, I love her.
The child
Yeah.
one, yes.
She's not the child one.
No, she's the one that becomes the child, and Uranus.
What are you talking about? The child one.
There are two of them.
The
There's
child one is
Chibi.
the blonde.
No, there are two of them, Camilla. There's one that the lesbians adopt.
She is the same age as Usagi.
Tomboy one is the Uranus.
She is the she is. No, what do you mean? Jupiter's tomboy. Morty, what the fuck?
Come here. I know. There's so many sounds, scary sounds.
No, I agree with Catholic.
Fine, go. You don't want to do this.
Sailor Jupiter is the one who says, ever heard of a river in Egypt? Denial.
Oh, the brown-haired one.
Wait, no, that's a brown-haired one.
I mean, she's cute. I see no problem.
Yeah.
Which one is the child that they adopt?
Yeah, I was thinking. Fuck my life. I hate having camera on this side.
Then move it back.
I can't because of Cyberpunk. I was talking about this one. Hold on.
Oh, the smart
Fuck.
one?
A what one?
She's like smart one. She's
Yeah,
a nerd one.
I am. You know, this is the two polar, you know, opposites that I am into in women.
Because he said green.
The angry one that will step on me, and the non-binary-ish, tomboyish, smarty one. When you think Makoto also low-key fits
100%.
that. Like that. These are my two genders.
No, there is a child that is like the chibi. Sailor Moon chibi. There are two children in the show.
The chibi one is their baby for future.
Oh God, I didn't know that.
But yeah, the thing about watching the old one is that, you know, the American dub had so much censorship.
They redid it.
Really?
Viz apparently redid the dub a couple of years ago.
Oh, so they're not roommates anymore?
No, they no longer. No, they're no longer cousins. That touch each other very questionably. Who do they adopt?
Okay, why are we here? We're supposed
Just
to
to
be.
suffer.
We're supposed to be ladsing. Yes, I just made it a word. See, look, I did it again.
Show them.
I don't want to.
It's okay. You can show it and then hide it.
No, it's just too much work.
Oh my God.
My phone glitched out. This is what it fucking looks like. Okay. Okay, I missed.
you
What did
already turned
Faker
off
say?
fine.
Also, hi, Faker.
Faker just said, "Hope you're having a good stream."
Oh, you're not here? Oh. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care if you're here. You hear that, Faker? I don't care if you're here.
I was going to ask you to Google Sailor Uranus and then say, ladies, what stops you from looking?
Oh, what is my phone? It's Silas. Silas.
It's Kurt Silas.
It's Silas. But when it glitches and I'm
I know,
capturing the
keep
phone,
it. I think yes, it's
oh
best
my
because
god, I'm capturing the
keep it. I
phone.
think yes, it's
Oh my
basically when
god,
it's off.
that is
It's
so
when you-
funny.
It's when your screen turns off. There's a.
It's like
sleep
here's
paralysis.
here's a loving image and here is a sleep paralysis demon. Have you tried a different pill? I don't know what pills you have in Mexico, but Advil? Maybe? I know, it's so funny. But how are you doing, Brenda? Brenda, I'm not gonna lie. When who was it? First Victor and then Victoria messaged that like they're sick, like my reaction was literally, oh no, my god, guys, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, let's totally move the book club to next week because I haven't read a single page. Me? That's not why we skipped to the club. The fuck? Okay, what else did I miss in the chat? I see no problem. How you talking about my queen? You can have your queen. I don't care for Jupiter. Jupiter's like okay. It's not for me. I'm good high. I read it last night and now I'm mad because Victoria left us on a wild cliffhanger. So Sia said to emotionally prepare myself for the next chapters of the book, and now I don't want to read it because of that, because I don't wanna go through emotional chapters. You know what I do want? I want to long for longevity before fading to dust. Long for eternal sleep, a eulogy chanted by stars. Oh shit, I was almost the same with the song without even hearing what it was. Bro, I just feel this game in my heart.
Legends say crows can steal a person's soul by cawing at night. Do you believe that?
My God. Also, let's very quickly have an episode of what are these men gonna wear if I allow them to pick their own outfit? Yesterday, Caleb had a wild outfit. Today, everybody has been tame so far. By everybody, I mean Caleb and Silas, because those are the only two who are allowed. Okay, let's go, let's see Zane. Also, oh my god, Brenda, I will... What am I talking about? Look at him. Canonically a lesbian girlfriend, Zane. There's a new relax time?
Why is it cold? Are you trying to cool me down?
There's no use to that.
I don't think it's working.
Okay. But we confirmed, I will make a TikTok later, but we confirmed that Mori, you know what, fuck it, I'll show it. That Mori is a Zane girly. Excuse me, all of a sudden. Was this a video? I kind of refined taste. Apparently, she didn't really react to anybody else. But yeah, she had quite a reaction to Zane. And it's funny, she accidentally triggered perfect lines of like, oh, who ate all the treats or something like that. Mori. But she also has ADHD, so she's very easily distracted. Where was the one when she like went nuts with it? Yeah, see? Raphael could not give two shits. I think it was... Was that this one? Is that... Yeah, I think this was the one. She keeps hearing the voices like, where's the car? That's it. That's it. Husband. Husband acquired. Little idiot. Anyways, back to lads. Fuck, and it restarted. Gosh darn it. I just love when you close this app for like a second and it closes the whole thing and you have to go through the loading screen again. I adore it. For longevity. Before fading to dust. I'm long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Bro, I like took off the case for my phone because I know that super fucking special effects heavy event is gonna make my phone overheat way too quickly. So I'm like, maybe if I take off my case, it'll be better. But if Moria runs in and drops my phone, we're fucked.
There's a hint of sea salt in the air.
See, he said your line. He said your favorite line. Okay, let's see what Xavier put on himself. Okay. Oh, a new relax time?
Mind if you borrow my hand? Like this?
Oh my god, you...
It seems you had something else in mind. Can I borrow your hand then? Is this what you call borrowing?
No, this is what I call an old man. Cringe. And you're just like that. Okay, fine, goodbye. Not like I wanted to look at you anyway. Hi, baby! Also, I got him a new outfit. Well, that outfit everybody can wear, but I got him this. Look at him. Also, I finally exercised. Yeah, I was totally exercising at the same time with him. Exercised enough to get his exercise outfit. But, bestie, what are you doing without a mullet? Don't you know that you're not allowed to come up to me without a mullet? Hi. Harness feels a bit tight. I can pull it tighter. Okay, anyways. So, like, I've been trying to get those Caleb cards. I also accidentally got myself a card for another Caleb Smith, but I do not have a second card yet, so... But this event, in general, has been such a disappointment. Oh, Silas-San interaction?
Skinship.
Skinship?
I prefer it like this. You as well.
Happy? Well, like everything with him. But yeah, this event has been such a disappointment. Like, we'll see what's in the myth, but I was in general was so upset
will become mine.
That this whole thing is like, oh, they went to play a video game. Bro, shut up. That's not what we wanted. That's not what the girlies wanted. I speak for the girlies. Gotta post new photos. Oh, new photos with the boys? Yes, please. Okay, what was I? Oh, right. Oh, shit. No, not that. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I have 4 shards. This is why we're also doing like half and half stream, because I have not leveled up them enough yet to unlock the whole myth. So it's a work in progress, girlies. It's the work in progress. Give me 1 second. I don't want to keep like making sounds with my noise. Also, forgot to say, me and C went to see Hunger Games yesterday. They were showing randomly in a local movie theater. And let me tell you, the way me and Sia almost screamed when Effie, was it Effie, her name, said, "That's mahogany." Peak Tumblr experience. I am just saying. Anyway. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to Philos, and yet even it couldn't prevent the stagnation born from unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philos civilization was unable to escape its inevitable decay. With the exception of the capital and its surrounding regions, which still clung to their luxurious lifestyles, most of the land had fallen into ruin. The remnants of advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer worked, or they were simply forgotten. Also, can I just say, I finally watched a bit of the CS Connect stream. You bitches did not say that microphone was speaking the entire time. How could you betray me like this? I am telling you, I clipped these bitches. I would know if you didn't tell me that the sound wasn't okay. I trust you. We're on the thin ice, you and I. We're on the thin ice. Philosians longed for their former glory, but they had accepted the bitter reality of societal and technological decline. Totally agree that event itself was kind of mid, lol. I like the idea of the myth, though. I want to unlock more. Yeah, I like the... except for, the whole fighting. They put so many special effects that my phone cannot handle it. And the fact that this fucking event has run me dry down to 8K. And Silas birthday mix. Oof. Guys, pray for me. And for my wallet. The ruling elite in the Central District maintained their authority via strict surveillance, but beyond that illusion of grandeur lay something far worse. The more you traveled across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of unavoidable demise. Strife raged tirelessly across the land, and the regime could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. Why am I so warm? Excuse me. I'll use my IGN. Bro, I have 300 diamonds because I'm not grinding like that, lol, but I got both cars. I have closed Abyssal Chaos, investigations for the second Abyssal Chaos, not the Tobias, but the Final Farewell. I closed it completely. For Find Tobias, I think I only need to close Raphael. For obvious reasons. But other than that, I'm running out. Do you think you can declare Lads gambling loss to IRS? So yeah, I found out that you can put on your taxes. You can declare as a deduction your gambling losses if you have made profit. So if they would consider the emotional profit I'm getting off of this gambling, maybe I would owe less in federal taxes. I hate Abyssal Chaos. The gameplay is frustrating, but I will need to play it more. Or just skip it. Just play it on auto and just skip it. Do you think I read that shit? No, bro. Among the rebel leaders, a piece of intel circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crushed countless uprisings was modified combat android designated as A01 from the fall of Philosian civilization preface.
We have lost control of X-02, requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
Well, there's probably, oh, I know this game. Well, welcome then, Chris. This is a lads stream. We have lads here. How are you? I'm sure that there's freaky stuff not only with Zane, but yeah, I'm not that interested. I'm not reading that whole shit.
Can you hear me?
Is that
I'll
Caleb?
wake you up. We're going to get out of here.
Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. A boy who's approximately my age and wearing a powered exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier.
We finally meet, A01.
Oh my god. Why is he making his voice sound younger? This is legit. Oh my god, this is legitimately fucking near, bro.
I'm X02.
To be honest, you need to check your mic settings altogether. Your mic is speaking for the recording for wishlist as well. Oh. Is it peaking right now? Right now? Maybe I just get a little too close and I don't understand that, like, the mic is like on settings to pick me up well without me getting close, and then I get close and it's like, whoa. You know, does that make sense? I'm sorry for the sneezes. It came out of nowhere.
There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
The stranger opens the experimental pod and extends his hand toward me.
Let's run away, A01.
I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. My body was modified and encased in a power exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. People fear me. Fish hate me. Women love me. Avoid me and alter my configurations. So why would someone reach out to me? Without thinking, I undress. I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of my experimental pod. That is not what it sounded like. It sounded like a zipper, and you're talking about taking out tubes out of your body. The boy leads me through the labyrinthian? Americans, English speakers, please correct me. Corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. Authon Laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fills the dark, empty tunnel. Tappy tap 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 tap. At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of grass. Wild grass, sorry. The sky floats between night and day. In gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take us to traverse.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
Okay, so I do love Caleb's voiceover actor, but I hate that they got him to do like this like young boy's voice. It's just not, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the labs. My body registers the heat.
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer.
Undress.
The laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside. The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
Bro, you're making this steamy. We just started. The long grass grazes my calves as the warm night breeze sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving. Despite knowing we could be caught at any moment, I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
But like, who are you?
I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields. You must hate areas like that.
I hate when I'm not being told who I'm speaking to. Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month.
Also, does he give like a Neo from Matrix vibe only for me right now in those glasses and stuff?
Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks.
Why?
There's this fruit that comes from a tree called Silver Glow, and it glows with a silvery white light. Even its seed shines.
It's driving me nuts. This melody sounds there's some notes in there, like a sequence that sounds like Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, and it's driving me nuts. I will point out. Seriously? You stop the music when I say it? But it reminds me of the I don't think I'm doing a good impression of that song, but I don't see Neo, but I can see why you see it, lol. Brenda, the champion of casual shade. In Flute Girl's world, the library is always open. Period. It's not a very good fan. I'm sorry. I got it as scavenger hunt during IGN Fest because I like scavenger hunts. His fingers in there. But it kind of sounds a little bit like the Kingdom Hearts melody. Anyway. We need to get you a Flippy fan. True. It's not the main theme. Is it the main theme? It's not the main theme. I'll look for it. But Chris Bliss, how are you? You haven't answered. The cold black metal traces my palm and leaves behind a seed that emanates a soft, silvery white glow.
I kept one as a keepsake.
I pick up the tiny seed and observe its soft light flicker through its patterns. Taste? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Is it? It's the menu. It's the menu theme. You hear it? Well, see, he hears it, so I'm not crazy. But it does sound a little bit like it. Surprised, he lowers his head to look at me, and I am struggling to turn back sound.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
Whoa! I nod, and corners of his lips immediately curl into a smile.
If you want to try it, we'll find those Silver Glow fruits.
Sia has a theory that in this whole myth, Caleb is like the snake from the Adam and Eve thing. Now that I know the song, I hear it. Okay, thank you.
Now you have a place you want to visit.
You haven't played Kingdom Hearts? I pause and turn to look at him, but his holographic visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
That's called codependent relationship. That's not very healthy. I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
Yeah, honestly, Brenda, the only way to get into Kingdom Hearts is if you were a kid when it came out and you were playing it, or if you had a boyfriend whose favorite game is Kingdom Hearts, so he had you play through all of them until you ended up joining the cult because, you know, by the time you're finished with the second game, it's like, okay, I'm already invested in the plot. But it never gets easier. My parents were reluctant to buy us too many games, to be honest. Aww. Yeah, I was lucky with that because my dad, worked with computers and all of that. I've had video games since I was 4, and it was always like when they could buy me a new video game, they would buy me. And then I became a teenager who could pirate games myself, so that solved that. His voice is clear and certain.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
That's why your parents should have. Well, the thing is that Kingdom Hearts is a console game, and we didn't have a console. We were a PC house, that's why. So, well, no, my dad, lol, he's a PC only guy. Thinks consoles are shitty cash grabs, lol. I think I love consoles. I truly do. Especially for the fact that it lets me, play from the couch. Because there's certain games, like I want to play Metaphor, but it's like, how would I play Metaphor, right? Me and Sia have a shared Steam library. But that means I need to sit here in front of the desk to play it. And the best way to play an Atlas game is like from a couch to chill. So I'm like, even Death Stranding, like, because I have Director's Cut Death Stranding here on Steam, and I have like the regular on PS4. It's a little rough because I want to like relax on the couch while I'm delivering packages and stuff. Also, he's a simple guy. His favorite game is Flight Simulator. You know what? Flight Simulator is no simple guy game. Like, that game takes a very certain type of dedication, let me tell you. You would be a simple guy if his favorite game was COD or Counter-Strike. Okay, no. Not Scratch Counter-Strike. COD. You read that right. I meant Sims. Oh, Sim Guy. Hey, I'm a Sim Guy. Not Flight Simulator type of Sim Guy. But, who was playing today Power Wash Simulator during a weekly meeting? It's because I cannot focus. If I just sit, like, I cannot listen. I have to be doing something. So the best way for me to actually pay attention to what is being said is to put something, like, completely that doesn't require my mind. Also, so far, Power Wash Simulator Shrek, extension, great. Love it so far. Still on the first map, but love it. As if reflecting the brightness in his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale-colored horizon. He doesn't like fantasy or like immersion games, he just wants to fly planes. Well, flying planes is an immersion game. Especially Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator can, like, real pilots train on Flight Simulator. Like, how intricate to detailed to real planes it is. I also love that there are like 2 games that end up causing military people lose their jobs. It's Flight Simulator and I would say some kind of tank game, because because there's a few. There's War Thunder. I'd say, you know what, I'll settle either on War Thunder or World of Tanks, because there would be people on Reddit arguing about the design of the planes and the tanks, and then there would be some Blizzard simpleton. It happened once in Flight Simulator, I'm pretty sure.
No, it was both times fucking War Thunder. Every single time, both times was War Thunder. Because people go on forum discussing like which plane should be better, and there's gonna be a military guy who's gonna bring real fuck-ass blueprints.
Schematics, yeah.
Blueprints for real planes and say, no, you see, it should be like that. Those blueprints are classified fucking information. And I wish it happened only once. No. At this point, I think it happened 3 times.
True story.
All the times.
I love it. I love it.
Men will do anything, even treason to prove their point.
I mean, honestly, mood. But Flying planes is kind of fantasy anymore. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But I'm also like the level of detail in Flight Simulator is like immersion. But he's also not one of those dudes that thinks he's actually a pilot. He knows the difference. You know, your dad should get a VR headset, because I've spoken to one person who said that he plays Flight Simulator on VR because he always wanted to be a pilot, but he never got to. So now he lives his best life flying a plane in VR. Your dad should try Euro Truck Simulator. But then you gotta get in the wheel. It's not the same without the wheel. Yeah, but he doesn't see it that way, which is why he likes it. I mean, look, slay, whatever works, honestly. A tender golden red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I've seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer. Daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. They erase my memory once I return to the lab. My gaze returns to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us.
Well, fucking skedaddle then!
And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
Teehee, secret. He's so picky. He would probably hate VR, but I will see if I can convince him to get Truck Simulator for the lols. After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Calming, encouraging, bright. Caleb. Secret. He seems to immediately understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
Yeah, bro. XO2. Caleb. So this gives Jane Tarzan. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I use it as my name?
Caleb. His voice is lively and gentle.
Of course. I won't let you forget.
Caleb.
From now on, we can experience this together every year.
Caleb.
And Caleb will be someone you see every day.
Caleb. He extends his pinky finger toward me. Perplexed, I look at him.
Hold out your finger, like this.
Aww. Caleb? I hesitate for a moment, then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hook together. That sounds like someone is clanking a metal spoon with inside of a metal pot.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day and never be apart.
Slay. Whoa!
Test subjects have been located. Activating capture protocols. Use any means necessary.
Caleb! Our promise barely began before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. See, the way half of the reason I ended up wasting money and subscribing to your channel is for like that specific emote. I say wasting money because we live on the same budget. We have one household budget, that's why it's a waste, because we're giving money to Twitch for no fucking reason. I can hardly recall how I was captured before anybody comes for me. My mind is a blur of laser fires and soldiers collapsing under my floating blades. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned into that familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from a lethal laser blast he pulls in front of me.
Get out of here. Run.
Why did that sound so bad? That's the... I stab my floating blades into the soldier row and ignore the wounds I continue to get. I was kind of thinking that the other day. They should just give $5 to each other, lol. It's literally just because we want to use each other's emotes. Like, that's the main reason. But yeah, usually I would sit there and on her stream I would be like, could somebody give me a sub, please? But, you know, you can only do that for so long. Or you can only do that for as long as one specific viewer comes in, who comes in like once and forever, and then just generously gives subs, but he hasn't been around for a little bit, so... My vision blurs through the haze. I see his body dragged away by robots. Caleb! A dull thud resounds as a laser pierces my powered exoskeleton. I fall into the blood-soaked grass and the sky turns into a blinding blood red. Amid the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The silver glow fruit. I don't know when the glimmering seed fell, but it now rests beside my right hand. With the last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my fingers around it. This is the last image I remember before I lose my consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing
test
full
subjects.
examination followed by solitary
One silver
confinement.
something apple. And scene. Oh.
Commencing comprehensive examination of the test subject.
That loathsome familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01. Energy signature. Destructio. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive X02. Energy signature. Construo. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended.
I don't have energy. I'm
Activating
all out
memory
of
extraction
spoons.
protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X02. Friend.
My subconscious plunges into a chaos as a boy's face keeps appearing in my mind. The scent of wild grass in summer and how plants touched my skin, the silver fruit seed, the sunrise. Our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. That's a euphemism, by the way. A daybreak unlike any other, one day that will never fade from my memory. XO2. Caleb.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
I used that one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. This day of beauty will never fade away! That's after this. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and mind. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, wake up fully repaired. Then I'm set out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill. I never got another chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I repeat that one name over and over again. Caleb. And scene. Alright, let's do one more and then we'll switch to Cyberpunk. Objectives determine the nature and interrelation of A01's and X02's powers. Observe their behaviors and responses under various environments and stimuli. Assess the planetary impact of their powers. Excuse me? Thank you. Beep beep. 10 years later, bro. As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, but I can still see and hear. I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I try to find my one solace amid my chaotic memories. Caleb. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment's respite in this endless loop. However, memories tied to that name are shrouded in fog. Lads at their best. Just, you're reading normal shit and then all of a sudden, this is just like Caleb's death all over again. The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors bring the seemingly sturdy walls crushing down. The transparent wall of my chamber breaks. In the dust, countless fragments reflect a single figure. Caleb. There he is! Dang, you can say what you want, but that suit looks fucking fine on him. A tall figure wearing a powered exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing that black armor. That reminds me of one moment in the book that Camilla hasn't read. Oh, fuck off! That makes me want to read it even less! You're not selling this to me! Plus, I'm trying to read the 27 hours of Hero of Ages in 12 days. Pray for me. He reaches out and touches my cheek against the transparent barrier of the experimental
Do you
pod.
recognize me, A01?
Well, then you're doing a
Always
good
not.
job, Sia. Wake me up inside. I feel his fingers touch the crystal switch at my throat. Whoa. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. It's as if a fog is lifted. My senses return to my body. My lips tremble. As I look at the man before me, I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb?
That's me.
Damn, that's so annoying.
The rebels have attacked the Central District. They're looking for you, A01. The lab systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
We? I don't know who you are. I only know your name.
I'm Caleb, your friend.
Friend?
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't paying super close attention to the myth, so I don't know which moment you mean. Whoops, lol. There's a strange familiarity in his voice, which stirs my fragmented memories. I hate you too. I remember escaping with Caleb before. He's taken aback, then he sinks his hand toward me.
I promise, this will be our last escape.
That's what you said last time.
The test subject has escaped. Requesting interception immediately.
The laboratory collapses under... I'm assuming the sound is fine, and you would tell me. Just because Sia is here, I don't trust you people anymore. The laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. We end up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me to a hidden underground warehouse where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits. He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds despite the intensifying gunfire. Is the phone overheating? Not yet. Not yet. We're good, people. We're good. The aircraft slices through the sky and the massive laboratory is already out of sight. Does this mean we've escaped?
Not yet.
Okay, the glasses are
Warning.
stupid though.
Multiple aircraft detected. Estimated hostile forces exceed 200 units. Immediate action required.
It looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
The fucking government, am I right, people? They want me as a weapon.
They won't last long without you. But the rebels won't let you go either.
Are you scared?
This is our last escape. We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Damn. High stakes. Outside the windshield are swarms of aircrafts piercing the thick clouds. I stand and walk toward the cabin door. Then they'll try to shoot us down. Protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Me? Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads from his palm and suspends our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
Him and his overpowered evil. I nod and leap out of the cabin. Held aloft by an invisible force, I summon my floating blades. A giant black sword swiftly strikes the approaching aircraft one after another. That flame effect is so funny. Thick smoke engulfs our vision as enemy aircraft burn and explode. They're like a firework display celebrating our escape. Endless lasers weave a net of destructions, and it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are stuck. Struck. I'm used to pain, and we have no other choice this time. The last enemy craft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. I look down at the burning wreckage far below. An exhaustion I've never felt before hits me. The injury-induced dizziness returns. I fall backward, yet I don't plummet from the sky. A pair of hands catches me from behind, and my body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me. Say so now. Step bro, I'm stuck.
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
Whoa, the aircraft survived? My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upward. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious.
I'm telling you, this is like major Jane Tarzan vibes.
You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Okay. Our connected mechanical parts seamlessly shift and form a transport board that locks our palms together. I know this is not supposed to be dirty, but like, come on. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tinged with pain flow into me. I try to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
Come on, guys. A sharper pain crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. Are they resonating? My body burns and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts. Caleb, it hurts so much. He stiffens for a moment, then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
It was always him. Bloop. I instinctively hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulder, as if the gesture could somehow ease the pain. Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
Sounds like a threat. The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flowing through me changes from freezing cold to warm. It's like I'm returning to a place that feels like home. I slowly close my eyes and feel an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. Beautiful. Caleb gently places the girl in the co-pilot seat as a desolate landscape appears outside the porthole. Even though the aircraft has left the central district, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state despite using all his strength. Their powers are bound to the same source, so as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. His decline can only mean one thing. The Destructio energy is getting stronger, coinciding with the escalating strife that continues to engulf this planet. And when his energy grows unchecked, the first thing it destroys is the vessel it's containing. Drama. Alright, that's it for today. Learn more in the next episode.